Aaron Macek against Fernandes, 33 years old for the Czech, 1 inch taller. And as you can see, that crazy record, 28-19-1 for Macek. That means he's doing his 49th professional bout tonight. Please remember, this is a 5-round fight. Title on the line. The bantamweight belt here in Hexagon is on the line between the two.
5-minute rounds if needed.
Well, he did say it was going to be a quick one. That's the promise. Of course, with a man like Macek, who's used to finishing most of his matches. I think it's 25 finishes on 28 wins. That's an interesting stat.
Crazy stats. That's an 89% finishing rate, but Fernandes has an 88% finishing rate. So I mean, they're both used to getting it done before the final buzzer.
Nice.
Ooh.
Whoa. Punch, spinning fist, and then jumping knee. I mean, this dude came into play.
And he's working on kind of a shoulder crank. Yeah. A bit of an unorthodox submission attempt, but I mean, Macek is a very, very experienced grappler, so it might just be sort of to stall position or to set something else up.
We're going to trust him on that. Yeah. Yeah, really focusing on that left arm. He doesn't want to let go. Now switches to the right arm. And of course, 20 submission wins by Macek. Danger.
15 in the first round.
You see, every time he switches to another body part. And I think that punch kind of quieted him down.
Yeah, there's so much going on the ground right now. Macek just not giving Fernandes.
Look at that. Now focusing on the ankle.
Might switch
them. He slipped out of it.
But I mean, he is just on him like glue, is Macek.
That's insane. Every time something doesn't work, just switches instantly. Like he's always thinking like 3 moves ahead, basically.
I'm sure he's a great chess player.
Mm-hmm. You know, they call the mixed martial arts the human chess game. That's what we're seeing with the human check game.
You'd think his board game of choice would be checkers. But nice takedown there for Fernandes. This is the best position he's had so far, because this is a position where the cage actually kind of impedes Macek's potential submission offense. Here in the half guard position, landing some solid strikes.
Just check if Macek is not being tired too early, because he used a lot of energy in the first minute. Now that HELDER is holding strong. No, he's still here.
Macek just so defensively sound. I mean, he knows when to cover up, when to sort of abandon a position. I mean, a real veteran, but of course he is. I mean, he's got almost 50 pro fights against some of the best guys in Europe, so it's not surprising.
No, Macek is defending himself. He's not putting HELDER in any danger whatsoever. He's trying to survive now.
Yeah, he went from the hammer to the nail about halfway through the fight. And Fernandes really displaying some great top control, just a suffocating fighting style. Because that's the thing, you need space to be able to get submission offense to work, and Fernandes just not giving him any.
40 seconds now in this first round. Body shot by Helder. See, Macek is trying to exit by putting his body now on the side. Once again, inching his way back on top, but it's going to be, I think, too little too late, because in 10 seconds, this round's going to be done.
It was almost a bit of a modified, yeah, crucifix position here.
Nice.
But man, just get out of it, does Macek.
But he used the cage as a partner once again. You know, he pushed on the cage to flip Fernandes, Helder Fernandes. That's round one in the books, with the advantage to the Frenchie.
I'm definitely inclined to agree.
It's always something I encourage the viewers at home. Feel free to score all those bouts in the corner of your head or on a piece of paper, just to see if you agree in the end with the judges, if it goes the distance.
I mean, both of these fighters' stats would speak to it not going the distance, but then again, you never know.
Yeah.
Especially when you have two real high-level fighters competing against each other. Sometimes some of their skills can cancel each other out a little bit. Macek looks very calm, though. But it really can't be overstated enough how seasoned he is. And all that being said, I'm loving what we're seeing from Fernandes here, because he looks just as calm, just as relaxed, but a little bit more positive in his demeanor.
We just heard the corner of Helder saying "Il est cramé," which means he's dead. He's basically done. That's what they're telling you. That's what they're telling Helder. I don't think that's the case. Not yet, though.
Yeah, you can't count out a veteran like Macek. But some great offensive wrestling here from Fernandes.
Body shots now right in front of us. We're like inches away from the body of Matza being pummeled by Helder. Short elbows.
And what Fernandes did really well was that he was constantly pinning Macek's arm to the ground, so that Macek couldn't really either get out of there or even get any submission offense going.
Back in the same position as the first round. I think the crowd's becoming a little bit restless, but they don't realize that Helder is really doing a lot of damage, just making the Czech suffer.
Yeah, I mean, a great start to the second round here for the Frenchman. Really putting it on his opponent. Oh, nice right hand connects there for Fernandes. But Macek is too content with falling to his guard, and he's not able to do anything properly as soon as Fernandes advances to half guard.
He accepted his fate. He was almost happy to go on the ground.
Yeah.
But now, what's up? What do you do now? That's the question.
Yeah, I mean, getting a submission from bottom half guard is most likely not going to happen. Certainly not against an experienced wrestler like Fernandes. Solid elbows from a top position there for Fernandes. And he's really managed to nullify the grappling of Macek. Because much like a satellite crashing to earth, Macek's just getting no space. Bit of a warning for a shot to the back of the head there, I think.
Macek's back up, and he's the one playing with the hips, managing to make Helder lose his balance.
He got right into full mount.
And then the shots are raining, forcing Helder to turn his back and give his back to the Czech. No rear naked choke, so Helder now just turning every which way.
step away from danger, but now the Czech is back in control. Macek.
A great turn of events for Macek, definitely. Exactly what he needed. And you can see that routine that's just basically in his spine, more or less. As soon as he got an opening, he turned things around, and now you'd think that this is how a fight had been going from start to finish.
You're right. So now we kind of forget about everything that happened. Nice knee to the body, and then you once again just nullify anything that Helder's doing now, forbidding him to get up, or when he chooses, which is right now, to maybe take him down even better. No, great defense.
Nice.
Helder held strong. "40 seconds, come on."
I mean, obviously, it's easier said than done, but you saw how quick Macek was with opening up the ground and pound as soon as he got the advantageous position. Oh, wow, look at that. Now it's Fernandes, but only for a second or so did he manage to get the mount. Final 10 seconds.
Doesn't want to play with a foe on the ground. One last stand-up exchange. Ooh, nope. That spinning back fist didn't lead anywhere, but it was nice to see. 2 rounds down, 3 to go.
So it's interesting. Are we looking at Fernandes being up 2 rounds, or are we looking at 1 round apiece? I mean, keep in mind, we are not judges. We're just commentators. And
No, I think they're still going to give the advantage to Helder, so I think it's going to be 2-0. Knowing how the judges in France score, you know, I mean, he took him down a few times. He was in control for most of the round. You're focusing only on the part that we like the most, which was when Macek actually managed to make us forget about everything for like a minute and a half.
I mean, according to our criteria, you are supposed to score striking, grappling,
Aggression, and then control in that order. So there wasn't a whole lot of... What happened?
No, we need to cut a piece of tape from the glove.
Quick, somebody throw some scissors in there.
The cage has been closed, and we can start again, 3rd round.
See if we see a little more striking. Nice inside leg kick there for Fernandes. And as he is fighting out of the southpaw stance, that inside kick is definitely open. Oh, overhand right connects. Nice wrestling there from Fernandes.
Oh, Macek focused on a guillotine, but no, Helder had some other idea. Just lifted him up like a little baby. Threw him down to the ground. Okay, so at the end of the 2nd round, Helder asked for a stand-up, and that's what he's going to do again.
Yep.
He wants to test the waters again with the punches and the kicks. Come on, guys. Oh, maybe that was a bad idea. We saw a bicycle knee, a flying knee attempt by Macek. And
while Macek does have great grappling, the wrestling of Fernandes is really nullifying so much of that. For example, there was a situation where, like, when they were making their way down to the ground, where it looked almost as if Macek could get a sweep. But because Fernandes has such a stable base with his wrestling, that was just completely denied. I'm sure that a lesser fighter would have been swept in that position.
Always dangerous. It's funny because you'd say a normal fighter would also be dead, no more energy, but Matza is still dangerous on his back.
Oh yeah.
Ready to pop with a submission at every moment. There you go. Scoring some points now with those little punches. Always interesting. It's not going to knock anybody out, but I think it's pretty telling to everyone. Who's the guy in the dominant position?
And in a crucifix position like that, honestly, if you can basically prove that you've defeated your opponent by virtue of him not being able to improve his position, then that is enough.
And Matza switching it again. Nice reversal, and he's back on his feet. This dude knows what he's doing, right?
Yeah, and look at that. Gets a takedown off of the cage. Fernandes giving up his back, which normally would not be a good idea, but because he does have that stable wrestling base, I do think he'll be all right. But
got a hook in.
Yeah, now there's one hook in, so now it's slightly more dangerous for him.
Gonna try to get a second, no?
It's going to be tough to control that position with only one hook. Unless he resorts to try and perhaps get a twister, but that is a very rare submission.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
he was going for it. You were right.
You can call me Mystic Seb because I predict these things.
The backpack, the Czech backpack still on the back of Helder.
Still not able to get more than one hook in.
Well, he's got a very nice offensive work. Matza not very explosive, impressive if you watch it just. But I mean, it's so precise. I mean, this dude is always thinking.
A nice Kimura sweep there from Fernandes. He managed to get out of a dicey situation, turn the offense onto his opponent. It's a couple times now that Macek has missed with the spinning back fist.
Now we're going to enter the championship rounds because these two survived 15 minutes of war, basically. A very impressive performance by these two. I mean, they're spending a lot of energy. That's what I said earlier. You need to prepare, especially for a championship bout. It's completely different than a regular fight. We saw amateur bouts earlier tonight, and the full card if you've been following us all night. But people who were basically burning all their bridges very early. Sometimes you just need to pick up the pieces, but that's not the case with these two. You got the very talented Helder Fernandes against the insane veteran Filip Macek.
You know, Czech Republic is one of my favorite countries in the world. Probably the nicest people and the hottest women. And also fighters with the heart of lions. Start of round number 4, the championship rounds. Nasty slam. That was, what a takedown. Picture perfect by Macek. And when you get the points in the wrestling, you can be even more confident, but no. Helder is not letting him go. He's the one now taking the back of Macek. The wrestling game is back on after a full minute between the two, and we saw an insane slam takedown by Macek, scoring impressive points for sure in the judge's mind, and he scored a lot of points in my heart too. Because that one's going to be...
Sometimes that's all that matters. And this is exactly the position where Fernandes has been able to control so much of a fight. It is this half guard position.
We've seen that position before, right? I'm not doing... And always next to us. I don't know, maybe the smell, they like what they're seeing, because they're always like inches away from us.
Yeah.
They chose that part.
Looked like Fernandes was going to... Yeah, he has advanced to side control now.
Trying to pop his head out.
Macek almost managed to bridge out of it, but couldn't quite get it.
Tries it again.
Keep a position there, a scramble.
This guy's crazy. I mean, can you imagine? Still back on his feet. It's impossible to take down. Macek! Just like in training, every angle, and once again another slam.
Macek has got some crazy moves in the clinch. It was like a series of 3 or 4 elbow strikes.
Once again, the same position. And once again, with the damage, continuing to pummel his opponent.
Yep.
There's not one major shot. There's no blood, there's no injury, there's no, you can't really see on the face or the body of Macek that the impacts are strong, but you can feel it. I mean, we're just a couple of meters away. You can feel the impact, and they add up.
Absolutely. I mean, it's the death by 1,000 cuts, kind of. These do add up, and something tells me that Macek won't be feeling like a 10 out of 10 tomorrow.
Well, depends the result tonight. Maybe.
Yeah. Nice job there. He managed to utilize the single leg in order to reverse, and now he is the one on the offense.
Macek using a lot of energy again to get back on his feet. He's probably going to try another takedown. Nope.
Oh, wow.
This time he lost his balance. Oh, he turned around, trying to flip, but he slipped.
He's trying to turn out of a mount or back mount position, but Fernandes just not letting him do so.
It's really too bad because Macek has had a tremendous start in this round with those massive slams. He was also pretty exciting with those stand-up shots, and then once again Helder held him down.
He's really flowing extremely well with everything that Macek is trying to do.
Right at the end of round number 4. Oh my God, look at that. Almost blocking his 2 arms, peppering the face of Macek. No finish. Nope. The round is done. Helder was hoping almost for a stoppage.
I mean, oftentimes Had there been another 30 seconds on the clock, that might have been a stoppage. I mean, getting out from a crucifix position is very, very hard, and it can be just agony sometimes.
Look at that slam. Boom. He did it twice in the same round. And even with all that, not even sure he won the round.
That's crazy. That really speaks to the high-level MMA that we're seeing unfold before our eyes. Just seeing so many different aspects of all of this.
Fifth and final round here. The vacant bantamweight title hangs in the balance.
It all happened here in Reims, and it all leads to this. 5 more minutes, the 5 last minutes of the night here. The very best of mixed martial arts here in France. Whoa. Nice job, because this takedown got stuffed, but he switched it to an ankle lock. And HELDER managed to step away from danger.
And getting one of those leg submissions is going to be very hard now in the 5th round when we're so sweaty and slippery.
What's problematic is that Macek, he's not going to be able to do in the next 4 minutes what he was not able to do in the last 20. I don't think so.
Yeah.
So if he's back in this position, unfortunately, it's just a matter of time. Just basically waiting until the final bell.
Oh, look at that. Fernandes manages to advance to side control.
I think also the percentage of finishes of Macek is going to go down with this one.
It is for both guys.
Got to be careful of the up kicks. Doesn't want to get in too close. Tenderizing the meat with those kicks to the thighs. Of course, there's no chance for Macek to win in this position now. There you go. There's a chance for the Czech to keep it standing and do a lot of damage now.
Well, he's had some success with knees and elbows. At a kicking range, that's basically where it's been Fernandes' world.
No, you're right. But I mean, what do you want Macek to do on the ground?
I mean, if he's in top position, then he does a lot of good work. But as soon as he accepts being grounded, then he just gets controlled for at least like 2-minute stretches.
And we're back to one of those 2-minute stretch.
Yep. And there's 2 minutes and 20 seconds left, so.
So, yeah. Mathematically, it's going to be complicated. Still in the half guard, and again pummeling with that left hand. HELDER Fernandes getting some points in, but oh, nice reversal attempt by Macek. Nope. He took the neck and the arm to get some leverage. Try to pop on his right side. There you go, trying it again.
So close.
Slippery when wet.
Yeah, had this been the first round, we might have seen some more positional changes, but as of now, they're basically just kind of sinking into those same grooves that have been created through the rhythm of the fight so far.
No, Dude, they've been doing the same thing since round number 1.
Yeah.
You could see that one coming. 1 minute to go. There you go. Come on, come on. Nope. Too slippery, impossible to catch.
Final 50 seconds of the 5th round.
Maybe not the most flashy win of his career, but Helder, if he holds for 40 seconds more, he's got to get his first major title.
Okay, Macek goes for a takedown attempt with final 30 seconds.
Come on, come on, come on. Want to see him work.
He's not going to get that. Oh,
Ooh.
the armbar is potentially more dangerous, but triangle.
Come on, the Czech Magic with a triangle attempt. Want to see it 15 seconds now. Side control, and he's going to hold it. He's going to hold that position until the end. And people are understanding that we're going to have a champion called Helder. This is done.
25 minutes of effort for Helder Fernandes to keep the Czech machine down.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if Macek is hurt or something, but he's talking to
one of the officials there.
yeah, I don't know if maybe a doctor. Is it a
Yeah, he's clutching at his knee or his ankle.
his ankle? I think his left ankle is actually hurt.
So
that means he probably fought a long time in this bout with an injured.
Yeah, most likely.
That would explain a lot.
Yeah, because I thought he did seem a little more passive in certain positions than he traditionally is.
Mesdames et messieurs, le vainqueur est nouveau champion du monde des bantamweight. Décision unanime, le coin blanc.
Well, no surprise here, Helder Fernandes bringing a world title to the Free Fight Academy.
He gets that coveted hexagon gold strap, and he could not have earned it more. 3 straight wins
in hexagon.
He doesn't have to ask like the other fighters tonight for a full-time contract, because I think by being a champion, he's getting it.
Yeah, I'd be very shocked if that is not the case.
And this belt is being given to Mathieu Nicourt, his trainer, his coach. Because as you know, you cannot become a champion by yourself, even though you're fighting alone in the cage. To get there, it's a team sport almost. Congratulations, Helder. 25 minutes. The work has paid off. Yeah, I worked a lot with Johan. That's thanks to him that I was able to hold strong for so long. The last round was I was managing. I didn't want to get completely destroyed.
Il est devenu mon manager. Merci Abdella. Vous voyez un petit jeune comme ça qui court partout. C'est avec lui j'ai fait la préparation.
So that's Abdella, one of my other training partners.
Merci à la famille Pourru.
And of course, thanks to the Pourru family who gave me this opportunity.
Pour mon 3e combat dans l'organisation.
It's the third fight that I get here in Hexagon. It's really amazing.
À ma femme qui est là.
My wife is also in the crowd tonight, and all my family. So what do you want to do now? Maybe you have any opponents you want? Not really. Now everybody knows who I am, so I'm just going to accept pretty much every challenge that's given to me. So that was my last fight under my current contract. But now, of course, if I get an opportunity to defend this title, of course, I'm going to talk to my coach and also talk to the company here in
On
Hexagone
peut combattre ailleurs. Bah, je prends ça aussi.
to see what's up because I'm taking things very seriously.
Félicitations pour cette belle ceinture.
Dernier message, comme d'habitude, les Rémois, vous ne connaissez pas. À tous mes combats que j'ai fait, que ce soit à Hexagone, j'ai tout le temps remercié le public. Vous ne me connaissez pas, mais mon but, c'est me faire découvrir. Et merci à vous ce soir.
And he wanted to take also an opportunity to thank the crowd because he doesn't do that enough. So the fans have been thanked by Helder. So we're done for tonight, my friend.